before the video starts, if you're looking for the fastest, cheapest, most reliable Madden Ultimate Team coins to build the God Squad that you always wanted, head over to my sponsor, x5p.com, and use code MEALS at checkout for 5% off your order.
You know I'm a pro with this. I got it stick, ain't no controlling this. I threw a laser, he didn't even notice this. She got me goated, Mills, cause I'm a go to this. You know I'm a pro with this. I got it stick, ain't no controlling this. I threw a laser, he didn't even notice this. She got me goated, Mills, cause I'm a go to this. Hey, you know I'm a pro with this. I got it stick, ain't no controlling this. I threw a laser, he didn't even notice this. She got me goated, Mills, cause I'm a go to this. Hey.
Yo, what's going on, GOATs? It's the GOAT. Golden Mills here, man, back with another Madden video. Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that like and sub button. On the road to 15,000 subscribers. Every sub is highly appreciated. But here in today's video, I did say if I got 85 likes on the last one, which y'all killed instantly, then I would drop the Pass Y off, other known as U-Trips full ebook. And here it is, man. Here it is. Now, for the setup, what you want is either a slot apprentice or a hot rod master, and you want your slot apprentice right here. Slot apprentice is going to be deadly. It's going to make this offense way deadlier than it already is. So if you're playing regs, I prefer the Bucks. If you're playing MUT, I prefer getting a high rod master quarterback such as Alex Smith, Deshaun, A-Rod, anybody like that, or you could just use a slot apprentice. So what I'm gonna put right here, I'm gonna put Mike Evans right here. What you want is like probably your best receiver, two best receivers in the slot, two best receivers right here, and you want your fastest on the outside. So we're gonna put Scott in the middle. They said he faster than Tyreek. I don't know if I believe that now, but that's what he said. So now square, what you want is curl flat. Curl flat is an amazing play. Let me show you different ways to set up against every coverage. Triangle, what you want is scat. L1, shutter curl seam, and then you want tied in whip. Now I'm gonna show you how to set this up against every coverage. We're gonna start off cover 4, then we're gonna go to cover 3, cover 2, the man-to-man coverage. So first you want your trips on the wide side of the field, always on the wide side. So we're gonna move it back right here. Have your trips on the wide side just like this. You need your trips on the wide side to give yourself more space. Now, the only good run play is probably this power, and it's not that bad actually. That's the crazy part about it. The power is actually, you can break it off a couple times, but this scheme is about dots. Now, the first way to set up curl flat, all you want to do is put X on our route, just like this, and make reads. Now, you can look on the left side of the field. If you have triangle in the flats, throw him for easy completion. If triangle's not open, then that curl should be open. So that's curl flats on the right side. Now, I mean on the left side. Now let's look on the right side. Either gonna have X, a circle wide open, and right here, it's obviously practice mode, so they're not playing the flats. But if your opponent starts to adjust and put hard flats on the field, then that's when you should have the two curls wide open. As you can see right here, we do have this curl wide open. Now the next way to set up curl flat, all you want to do is put square on a hitch, X on our route, and motion over circle and put him on a slant, just like this. So now all you have is a read, hollow read on both sides of the field. And right here, through R1 kind of late. You want to throw that more in the middle against a cover 4. But if R1's not open, then you will have the hitch or the out route by X. So it's gonna look something like this. Watch that hitch. Hitch is gonna get wide open. Throw that for easy completion. Now, if the user guards all that, then you will have the slant. I will show it to you one more time. Motion over circle. Put square on the hitch just like this for easy completion. Now watch circle, get right. That flat by X is gonna pull down the zone, so it's an easy completion. So that's curl flat. The next play is scat. Now scat is very good. All you want to do is streak, circle like this, put X on the out route, and put square on the in route and block triangle. This is the first setup. R1 should be your first read. It's gonna get right over that zone for easy completion. That's why I love scat, because of that corner route. It makes you respect the corner routes. Scat once again. X on out route, circle on the streak. Square on the in route, and block triangle just like this. Now you might have X in the flats if they back up too far. X, and then if X not open, you should have square on the backside. Now the next way to set up Scat, all you want to do is drag X, put square on a curl just like this, block triangle, motion over R1. And now all you want to do is make a read between your double drags and the curl. See right here, X is wide open. You want to hit X all day long. And if they start to come to X, the flats start to come to X, then square should be wide open. I'll show it to you one more time. Double drag, just like this. Motion over R1, block the running back. Now you should have square for the easy completion. Right here. You're just making reads the whole time. So that is the next way you want to set up Scat against cover 4. Now the next play, curl, shutter curl seam. Now this gets very glitchy with this running back route and this tight end corner route. Tight end crosser is going to get right underneath the zones. The first way you want to set this up is put square on a post, R1 on a hitch, and circle on a zig just like this. Now, as it gets a cover 4, you can throw the zig all day long. It will get wide open. And if the zig isn't open, then the hitch should be open. So I'll show it to you one more time. Square on a post, R1 on a hitch, circle on a whip route just like this. So now you have a read between X and triangle. I had triangle right there, but I just wanted to show you X. And show it to you one more time. Square on a post, R1 on the hitch, circle on a whip route just like this. Triangle, wide open for the easy completion. Now the next final play I will show you is tight end whip. Now tight end whip, I have two setups. The first setup, all you want to do is put square on a curl just like this, and just run the play stock. Now your first read is going to be R1 then X on the right side of the field, and R1 and X will be very glitchy. I'll show that to you one more time. Tight end whip, square on a curl. Now you can look at the left side of the field. Your curl will be wide open. If all that's covered, and then you will have your post in the middle of the field. I'm gonna show it to you one more time. Tight end whip, square on a curl. Now look in the middle of the field. All that's covered. Boom, post wide open. So that's tight end whip, the first setup. The second setup is very glitchy. This post route by square will get over all the zones in the game. All you want to do is max protect, R1 on a hitch, circle on a streak, and delay fade X. Now the delay fade gonna kill them because they're gonna be guarding square all the way down the field, and now you just want to roll out. If they break off, then you can just release the delay fade. But if you have time to throw that square route will be wide open. I'll show that to you one more time. Tight end whip, max protect, delay fade X, hitch R1, and streak circle. Double team that in so you can roll out. Now cool, you can roll out, and as you can see, that square route is gonna break every zone in the game. So that's U-trips versus cover 4. Now I'll show you cover 3, then cover 2, then man-to-man coverage. We're gonna get some random cover 3. So now, as you know, cover 3, you wanna do a lot of check downs, a lot of hitches, a lot of curls, because they're in the zone coverage, so they can't guard everything, and a lot of flats. So curl flat, once again, first way to set up. X on out route, snap the ball. Either should have X or circle, and as you can see right here, circle is wide open. So all you're doing is making a nice read right here. Once again, do it one more time. X on out route. Now you can look on the other side of the field, triangle wide open. Swerve, catch that, go up the field, and Leonard Fournette just decides to run backwards right there. It's crazy. But, so that's curl flat, the first setup. The second setup, once again, X on out route. Motion over, circle, put him on a slant, and put square on the hitch. You just send him 5 out. It's very deadly. Post will get wide open right in the middle of the field against a cover 3. You can throw that all day long. I'm gonna show it to you one more time. Motion over circle, square on the hitch. This should annihilate cover 3. Snap the ball. And right here, you're gonna have X if they're playing a little too deep. The first way. So now the next play is Scat. Once again, all you wanna do is streak circle. X on out route, scoring in route block the running back. Now watch all-one. That's one thing I love about this play. That streak is gonna carry out any outside third, any quarter, anything like that, and it's just so easy to get R1 right behind that zone. And if he's not open, then your check down should be open. But if he's open, just take it every time. And that was a terrible swerve catch by me. That's my fault right there. I'm gonna show it to you one more time. Now say he mans up R1 and has a flat to cover. X then square should be wide open in the middle of the field. Take your check downs all the time. So now next way to set up scat, all you want to do is block the running back, move over R1, drag X, and put square on a curl, just like, well, I forgot to put square on his curl, but he's going to do something similar to a curl, and you just want to take your double drag if you do have it, just like that. Double drag will be very, very glitchy, especially against a zone coverage. Square on a curl, X on a drag. Now you will still, R1 is a great read. You can hit it right here in the middle of the zone if the user gets too aggressive and try to go with X. So now the next play is shutter curl seam. All you want to do is put square on a post, just like this. R1 on a hitch, circle on a zig. First read, always going to be triangle. Catch that, try to go to the outside for an easy gain. I'm going to show it to you one more time. Cut a Cheryl seam, square on a post, R1 on a hitch. Hitch will be wide open against a cover 3, especially if they go to the zig. Just make a read between the zig and the hitch. So that's shutter curl seam. That's the only way, best way to set it up. Now the next play, PA tied and whip. Once again, put square on a curl just like this. Now you're just making a read. You're gonna have that right there. All you want to do is low ball that though. Just be smart about it. I'm gonna show it to you one more time. Cut it. Once again, square on a curl. Just making a read between X and R1. You're gonna have X wide open right there in the zone. Possession catch that all the time. So now, next way to set up tied and whip. Once again, max protect, X on a delay fade, R1 on a hitch, and streak square just like that. Double team this dude and roll out to the right. Watch square get wide open right here. And Brady, as you know, he's not a scrambling QB, but that is a great setup that I have. Once again, tied and whip, max protect, X on a delay fade, R1 on a hitch, circle on a streak. Double team that in. I should have enough time right here to get square. Yeah, I have enough time. Square is wide open. Hit him for that easy completion. So that's against cover 3. Now I will show you against cover 2 and man-to-man coverage. Then that will be the end of the video. Going against a random cover 2. Now the first play, curl flat. It's gonna be different against cover 2. Cover 2, you wanna make sure you hit more check downs. As you can see, X is wide open right here because that cloud is gonna guard that curl route. So just make sure you do hit your check downs. Once again, curl flat, X on out route just like this. Triangle wide open in the flats. So just make sure they have one flat defender on each side. Just make sure you do hit your check downs. So right here they're in 3-man deep. So I'm gonna just throw something because 3-man deep, nobody's gonna come out in that. I'm just going against random cover 2s, by the way. So next way to set up curl flat, X on out route. Motion over circle, put him on a slant just like this. Hike the ball. Circle's wide open for an easy completion. And you should be good. So that's the next way to set up curl flat. Now scat is gonna be very glitchy against cover 2 because this circle streak could be a touchdown. I'm gonna show you what I mean. X on our route, square on in route. Now watch circle down the sideline. You could lead past that and swerve catch it for an easy touchdown against cover 2. That might happen once or twice a game, to be honest. If they come out in cover 2 and you notice it, they're coming out in it again. Scat is your play. Circle on a streak, X on out route, and square on the in route, just like this. Because now watch him break off, and that safety is not going to be able to get there, even with a user click on. I've done it many times. Even them up where their zones are the highest. So just know that that will be a touchdown, especially if you have your fastest receiver right there. So now, Next way you want to set up Scat. Once again, all you want to do is motion over R1, drag X, scoring a curl, block triangle just like this. And now you're just making a read between X and square on that side of the field. And if all of that's covered, then you should have the post wide open. And if the post, then you should have circle. I'm gonna show it to you one more time. Scat, X on the drag, square on a curl. Now watch R1 right here get in the middle of the cover 2. Want to throw that right here. You can low ball that for an easy completion. So now, the next play is cut a Cheryl seam. Now all you want to do for this against cover 2, circle on a streak, R1 on a flat. If it's a cover 2, then this should destroy the cover 2. Once again, circle will be a 1-play touchdown. As you can see, circle is wide open against cover 2 for a 1-play TD. Should be very easy. Okay, so the next play is tied and whip. Once again, first way, all you want to do is put square on a curl. Make sure you hit your check downs. Triangle's open, hit triangle for easy completion. Easy completion. Once again, tied and whip, square on a curl, just like this. Now you're just making a read between R1 and X. Right here, R1 is open, kind of through that late, but it is still a completion. And if all of that is covered, then you should have the post wide open in the middle of the field. Show that to you right here. As you can see, post was not open right there, but triangle was for the easy completion. So now, I will show you man coverage, and that will be the end of the video. So now this is a random cover 1. Now, first way you want to set up curl flats to be man coverage, X on out route, and you want to motion over, circle on this slant, and square on the hitch. Now, you should have X right there on the out route, especially if he's a decent tight end. I just want to go out of bounds just so I could show you more setups, but that is how you want to set it up. X on out route, motion over circle, put him on a slant just like this, put square on the hitch. So it's going to look just like this. Everything covered, cool. You have a great receiver right there, so you can get an easy completion. So now, this is where the high route master and stuff comes in, slot apprentice. This setup is kind of crazy. All you want to do is put circle on a post just like this. Keep R1 on that post, but put square on a corner route. Now that corner route will get nasty open against man coverage, and what you want to do is bring circle over, and that post is going to turn into a post like this. Now watch square get wide open. So that's where that apprentice comes in crazy. When it's man coverage and you can put square on that corner route, they really can't do much about that because that corner is just going to get open naturally. So now the next play we're going to do is Scat. Now, there's only really one setup for Scat against man coverage, which is drag X, put square on a curl. Now that curl will get open against shaded over top man coverage. Now I'm going to show you what I mean. If this man coverage is shaded over top, it is. That square is going to get open, especially if it's a route technician right there. So that's why you want to have a great route tech right there. Now this post will also be man coverage and the drags. So you have a lot of man beating routes in this play. So watch R1. And that's 96 speed Dante Jackson not keeping up with Chris Godwin because of that post route is just naturally glitching. So now this is also a great man beating play. What you want to do is put R1 on that hitch, circle on that zig. That zig will cook man, but I don't recommend it because it's so far on the right side and it just might be a bad setup. But triangle will cook man right here. As you can see, he just did cook Jeremy Chin. I don't know why he didn't hold on to the ball. Should have maybe possession caught that, but that will be open. And square on this post, that's where having that slot route, having that high route master comes in, because what you want to do is hit square right here in the middle of the field. And if that's not open, then you should have that tied in crossing route, because crossing routes do be man this year. So I'll show it to you one more time. Square on this post. Watch X. X should be a dot. So now the final play we're going to go over is tied and whip. Now for tied and whip, same thing. All you want to do is put square on a curl just like this. Snap the ball. That whip route by the tight end is going to get nasty open. Very good separation. If it's man coverage, I prefer this play just because they have every route is a man beating route. The running back route beats man right here. That route beats man, but as you can see, the linebacker was already shaded to the outside. Maybe right here, I will show you that the running back route will get open, but as you can see, they're shaded to the outside, and if he is shaded to the outside, that's when you do want to throw your post. So I'm gonna show it to you one more time. Tight end whip, square on this curl route. Now, this post route by Scotty Miller is gonna get nasty open. So that is Pat's Y off, other known as U-trips, full scheme. Now, if you made it this far in the comment section, put Pats in the comment section so I know you made it this far. I know you loyal. But if you enjoyed that, hit that like and sub button. And I'm out, goats. Peace.